After the tribe has spoken, players have the chance to fight their way back in the game. This is the story of Redemption Island.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Watch Your Tone, Survivor Forbidden Cove. We are here with Luther. Okay, Luther. So Luther is a first-time player, and Luther is just now getting out, and we are, what number were you? Were you player 9?
Yeah.
Wow, so all the way past top 10, first time playing. Amazing. Wow. Okay, so tell us what you're thinking right now. What's going on?
It was fun. I feel like they have like a lot of like going on in the game. Something like what I feel like is going on in the game.
Yeah.
I feel like right now they're all one big alliance, and they think, but like there's also a bunch of little alliances that nobody thinks is real.
Mm-hmm.
And like I feel like they're all being like, oh, we don't know what the island is, but somebody definitely does. No, because there's two of them. So like I think it's just gonna be interesting when it finally comes out who's like really keeping all the secrets. But
Yeah.
I think
So I know for a fact that you and Adele had a close alliance.
a little bit.
Somewhat?
Yeah.
Not close? It was just iffy?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so who were you technically aligned? Were you aligned with anyone at all?
Yeah, I wasn't aligned with anyone. I was trying to stay true to like a purple team kind of thing, but like after a while, towards the end, it started getting to.
Wow.
Started pushing me.
So you made it all the way to top 9 without a secure alliance. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Wow, that's impressive. Okay, so right now, I know Adele has gotten out this past round. You're headed to Redemption Island as well with Adele. So, your thoughts, who do you think is going to be next to go?
If Matt doesn't win, he's definitely gonna go. But if not, I feel like they might go for Dylan because he's another strong player.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was me, I would try to get Hannah because she has alliances with everyone and she's a strong player.
Yeah.
But I really don't know. It's hard to tell.
Wow. That's crazy. Okay. So the thing is, at Tribal Council, you did tell Hannah. Hannah asked if you voted for her. You said yes. You did say her name came up a lot. So have you always had your eye on her, like watching her, and everything that was going on as far as Adele getting out and your name being brought up several times?
I think it was like once Adele got out, I kind of like had to step back. Like I had to see who they were really voting for because I thought it was gonna be me.
Yeah.
And then talking to all the other players, just figuring out what their real alliances were. Her name was definitely brought up a lot, and so.
Wow. All right. Well, folks, you heard it here first. This is Watch Your Tone. We will be back next week. Before we go, Luther, I have a treat for you.
Okay.
It's a little water bottle with some candies inside to bring some light to this dark time in your life. Fun story about this. So originally we had a player named Michael who was going to play, but then he dropped. So then I panicked and I had to get something to scrub his name off the water bottle to put Michael's name on it. So his name is in black Sharpie instead of gold, and I'm upset about it. Clear conscience now. Okay, so thank you so much for playing, Luther. We'll be back next week with Watch Your Tone. See you next week. Okay, hello, and we are back with Watch Your Tone for another episode of Survivor Forbidden Cove. Alright, so we're here with Matt. Matt was not necessarily voted off. So this past round we had the challenge, and they voted 2 people to do the challenge, and those 2 people, between those 2 people, whoever lost, that the person got voted off. And it was Jenga. And Matt actually could have taken it, but he did not. And I'll let you explain. I think it was personally very sweet, and I admired his game. I thought it was great because that's how I like to play. But I'm going to let you talk about it. So what happened?
Right. Well, I play a lot of strategy board games. That's something that me and my family love to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so most of the time, I'm the one who learns the game. I'm the one who reads the rule book a couple of times. I'm the one who explains the game. Most of the time, people don't understand it. You have to play a couple times for them to truly understand the game. And oftentimes, they reveal their strategy in the middle of a game because they had a misconception of a rule. So that's kind of what happened. she didn't realize that there had to be 3 full rows, and she started poking one out, and she got it about halfway out before she was told that she couldn't do that. So
Yeah.
I didn't want to capitalize on that opportunity because of a misconception in the rules. So I looked at every other piece, couldn't get another piece out, so I gave it to her.
A sweetheart, an angel. Okay, so enough of the sweet things. Let's start getting to some nitty gritty. Okay, so do you personally feel like there was a target on your back after winning winning immunity in 2 challenges in a row?
Oh, absolutely. We were planning on getting Luther out, and I knew that he was very good at basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that he could jump pretty high, so I knew that he could dunk. So my intent from the very beginning was to beat everybody in front of me so that I could be behind Luther and get him out.
Yeah.
It just happened to be to where we were the last 2 people, so I didn't want to win immunity again, but it was for the interest of the group to get him out because that's what we had been planning, and we didn't want him having any opportunity to get an immunity idol. So
Yeah.
I took it hoping that it wouldn't bite me, but it did. No harm, no foul.
Wow. Okay, so did you have any alliances with anyone throughout the game at any point?
I had a lot.
Well then, okay.
So before it was half a joke and half not, I was talking to a couple of people, Hannah, Drake, Cam, and so we were just like, when we get to the merge, if we're still in, we're gonna have an alliance.
Yeah.
And so we got to the yellow team and we had great team chemistry and we were just knocking it out, and so that was another alliance, and so we were like, we're gonna stick this out to the end.
Yeah.
Unfortunately that didn't work because Drake and Adele were kind of being a little bit sketchy with immunity idols and stuff.
Yeah.
So once we got to the merge, when we were doing the swimming challenge, it was just me and Hannah, and so I just kind of like walked up and said, "Are we still good?" She immediately said, "Yes, I've been working with the yellow team, so then like we can still have this and be good." So that's how the huge group formed. So I was able to keep most of my alliances that I had.
Nice. Okay, so it seems like you played a pretty honest game, and it got you far. Do you think sometimes that playing an honest game can hinder you from getting closer to winning the title?
I feel like it can, but I don't feel like it's impossible.
Yeah.
I feel like given the circumstances, I overplayed my strengths,
Yeah.
winning the 2 immunities in a row, and that really wasn't a good idea because it did put a target on my back. But other than that, like I only took people out if they were threatening my game, if I did have an alliance with them, and I didn't do it like with just like no sweat off of my back, because playing strategy board games, like alliances are huge, and there's no rule saying that you have to keep them, but can completely change the game. That's something that I like to keep, but fortunately I was not able to keep it. But I don't really have any regrets. I played a good game. I made a mistake and I paid for it, but I fully understand why I
Yeah.
paid for it.
Wow. All right, folks, you have heard it first from Matt himself. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Matt, I have a treat for you. It's a water bottle with your name on it. Some little goodies inside for this dark time in your life. So I hope you enjoy that.
I will.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next week on Watch Your Tone.